Of course. Alright guys, welcome back Wardens. We'll be getting started here in just a few minutes with episode 6. Just waiting for everybody to get in here. Giving them just a few more moments of time. Alright. Welcome in, Wardens. So today, we're actually going to be heading over to Soldier's Pass is what we're going to do first. Excuse me. So we're going to head over to Soldier's Pass first. This is going to be the first DLC that we do, and it's going to allow us to pick up Shale, because I believe Soldier's Pass is what leads us into Stone Prisoner. So we're going to pick up another companion. People don't normally use Shale. I think she could be good as an off tank. She's definitely got some funny stuff to say in the party banter. So maybe we'll put Shell in the party. We'll take Liliana out, put Shell in the party, and then I will go back to being the range support. So the idea is to do Soldier's Pass. Once we finish that, we will head over to Soldier's Peak. And then once we finish Soldier's Peak, we'll do the Return to Ostagar, which starts off with a King's Confidant. So literally the way it's set up right here. And might as well go ahead and jump in. Let me just make sure everybody's good. I'm going to make some money real quick. I'm going to go over here to Bodon, and he's going to buy some stuff from me.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
All right, so I want to sell all of these first. This should give me enough money to finish out the game just on this amount here. I probably wouldn't even need half of this. I mean, I have all the best weapons and everything already here. And then I can buy stuff from Bodon. Apparently, I can buy the stuff Liliana already has from him as well. Because she already has this stuff. Oh. He has higher quality stuff. So if it says matriarch, it's better than what she has. And these get 3 runes per, and they're tier 7. So yeah, this is better than what she has. This is matriarch I. And then matriarch long I. Oh, and he has the, oh wow, okay. And then apparently there's better gear for her as well that Bodon has. So he's got light gear, medium gear. These must be, no, this is medium as well. Improves trap detection. Interesting. Okay, so I can give Liliana better gear. Liliana's not going to be in the party though, so I mean, I did pick up this. I picked up this particular mod for Liliana. I don't think anybody else can wear their stuff. It doesn't say it's restricted, but it's grayed out whenever it's on somebody else. So, but this stuff is awesome. This stuff is really, really good. Obviously, the stuff I have is only tier 4, so it's better than what I'm wearing right now. I couldn't wear this anyway, I don't think. Maybe something to experiment with a little later. What else can we get from Bodon? Now, see, we've already given. I wonder if we can give these again if we rebuy it. Let me see. Let's find out.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Guess we can. That is very interesting. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy some of the upgraded stuff for her. Just because technically right now she is in the party. At least until we get...
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
I mean, I guess I can make Sten the off tank, but Sten's invisible right now because of the gear he has on. So
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
alright, so which one do I get for her? So this is a short bow, and then this would be the long bow. So we're definitely going long bow. And then I can get her some more arrows as well. Uh-oh, I think I bought the wrong one. Yep. This is the one I wanted. The matriarch. Alright, so now we gotta figure out which gear we want to get. So am I going... Oh, these are both medium. That's also medium. That's light. Yeah, but look at the armor. So the armor on that is only 150. Medium is 188. Ten fire resistance, 6 attack, 3 armor, 3 cunning, 3 dexterity. It's pretty much the same. And they cost the same. Just one says pair and the other one doesn't. Let's go ahead and do these ones. He's not going to be in our party either, but it's not going to hurt. Pretty interesting. Okay, so let's go out here. And then let's go over to Liliana. She's not high enough to have any of this stuff yet. She can have that. I should have paid more attention. It's fine. It is fine. Alright, let's go talk to Liliana real quick.
I'm here for you. Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you? Really? You think so? You're so sweet.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is put this stuff in the tree locker for the next time. Once she's able to use that stuff,
Delighted.
we'll go ahead and give it to her. But since she's not able to use it right now, and then same thing with Ghost. Camera. Oh, don't tell me the tree locker's full. Are you serious? Does this have a limit on it? Obviously, it's got to have a limit on it. Alright, whatever. Alright guys, let's go ahead and head over to Sultry's Pass. I think we're good with everything else here. And go ahead and set up the party. So we'll do
Indeed.
Warrior,
Yes.
Alistair,
Indeed.
and Liliana. And their tactics are already set up. So that's Soldier's Peak. Span Lauren Lands. So we'll do this one, then we'll do this one, then this one. Uh-oh. Oh, random encounter. Here we go.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made. There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Excuse me, buddy. Do you actually have anything worth buying? Not really, because I have all this other stuff. He has some good stuff, though, it looks like. Alright, let's see. Obviously, we probably have to be a dwarf to wear any of this. Probably, maybe not, I don't know. But this is all tier 1 stuff, and we're already far past that. And I don't know if we get to see this guy ever again. I mean, we get these on the regular, so I don't need that. I'll take these plans, though. Explosive bolts, knockback bolts, ice bolts, firebolt. Okay. So he doesn't really have anything that we need because all of our stuff that we have is all super great already. He did have this stuff, some more gifts, so we did take that. Do we need anything else from this guy? Everything's tier 1, so probably we're not going to take anything else. Yeah, I think we're done with this guy.
As
Alright,
you desire.
let's get out of here. Alright, guys. Give me 1 second. Just have to answer some stuff real quick. Alright, and we're back. So this is Felix. Excuse me. Got some elf fruit over there. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Okay, so if we go this way, we leave. Let's talk to Felix real quick. Felix, how's it going, brother?
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no, I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
That sounds like a made-up name.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Bear with me, guys. Alright. Spot 'em gang in the house. Alright, so... help a fellow out how?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control
Thanks for the
rod,
follow.
I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
Okay, so... thanks for the follow. So this control rod that we get from him, apparently this is what we need for Shale. So, let me see. Let's see if we can find out anything about it. Let's ask what the catch is first.
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so,
Not at
least.
all. I love to fight darkspawn. Come on, that's what we're here for. Let's see. What's the control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes? The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our... troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
I'll take it. How much you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful.
And we get it for free.
I
That's
paid
awesome.
too much to simply throw it away.
Well, let me take that off your hands, buddy.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works. Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
So, Hunleith, if you guys know anything about the Dragon Age games, in Inquisition, when you ask Cullen where he's from, a whole thing, a codex entry from Hunleith pops up when you ask him where he's from. Now, I don't know if that means that he's from Hunleith, but maybe we'll figure that out when we do the podcast for Cullen, which might be soon, since we do have to meet Cullen here. This is actually the first place you meet Cullen, not here, obviously. You meet him in the tower when we do the Circle of Magi quest, the Broken Circle. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to Hunleith. So this is where we are, and this is where we want to go. See if we get any more random encounters. Oh, looks like we got one. Nice. Gotta love the random encounters in RPGs, man. Oh.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tyke as our own.
So if you guys don't know, That part right there was a Superman reference. I don't know why they put a Superman reference in this game, but that's what that was. So this is supposed to be the crash site where he crashed, and obviously those were supposed to be like the Kents picking him up. So, but if we actually come down here and get some of this ore, we can actually make some good weapons from this ore. So we'll take this. So we will make sure to keep that. And when we do the Soldier Peak quest, I believe that is when we meet the smith that can actually use that to make something. So, alright, and let's go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, I watched a whole interview with the creator of the game. Well, the creator of all the lore, and for whatever reason, he said he put that in here just because at that time he was into Superman, and he was actually watching the series. So I guess you see that a lot. It's just like with Alistair. So Alistair is actually supposed to be based off of a character. I don't know if you guys ever watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Alistair is supposed to, his sarcasm and all that stuff, it's based off of Xander from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And he gave him the name Alistair because he was watching a lot of shows and movies and stuff with the character, the actor Alistair Appleton, I think his name was, and that's who Alistair is actually named after and who his character is based on. Okay, so I have them on hold. I'm gonna solo up to Shale. And that's the sign of the Darkspawn. They like hanging people for whatever reason. Let's go ahead and get into it. Yep. Let's go. Tactical view. Come on. Decapitation! Off with your head. Let's go. Who's next?
You won't hear a thing.
Let's get it. Let's see. No alphas, huh? Just these little guys. Let's go over here. All right. And the only reason I'm soloing right now is because I'm pretty overpowered for this part of the game. And then with the mod stuff that I have, like, it makes me, that's why I pretty much one shot at those three coming in. See what I mean?
What's this? Of course.
I could literally stand right in front of these guys and they wouldn't be able to hit me. Where's the other one? There he is. You're next, my friend. Die! Double slash to the chest. Alright, it says there's some more up there. It looks like there's some more stuff down here, though. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, there's a chest up there. There's a barrel right there. Alright.
Of course.
Oh, can't do nothing with that chest. You see how it has that gray lock? That means it needs a key to open. So even though we are maxed out with our deft hands, we can't open that without a key. Anything else though? So just this barrel. And there's some death fruit over there. Uh-oh. Let's hurry up because it sounds like the Darkspawn are trying to kill everybody. Let's go back into stealth.
Let's be silent now.
Let's see. Why are you guys running? There is an alpha.
Oh,
Die! Take them all out. One move. Here we go.
now this should be amusing.
Decapitation! Off with your head. I feel like I've been watching Alice in Wonderland. Where are the rest? Oh, there's more over here. There's Shale. Oh, don't run. It's no fun if you run.
And so I shall.
Woo! I've been hanging around Jing Song too long.
Delighted. Could have just given up.
Off with everybody's head. Gotta love it. So it looks like myself and Morgan actually leveled up from that. Who's this guy over here on the floor? So don't freak out, guys. There's a mod on here for Liliana. I don't know why it removed her hair. I still haven't figured it out which one it is yet. So just bear with me. I know it looks weird. And I have no clue. Oh, she's standing on top of the guy. I was about to say, I don't know why Morgan looks taller than Alistair right there. Alright, let's need to make sure I'm not missing nothing. There's a door to go in over there. Basket of birdseed. There's a note over here. Where's that note at? On this table. Let's see what this note says. A note from the village council. Mistress Matilda, the council has unanimously agreed to put you in charge of decorations for Hunleaf's upcoming harvest festival. I don't think we need to read this one. That's not really important to the game. That's just some filler stuff. But that's fine.
It looks like a golem, doesn't it? An actual golem, and not a statue at all. I wonder how it ended up here, of all places.
Well, that didn't work. So now the golem is unresponsive to the control rod and command words you acquired from Felix. Perhaps there are still survivors in the village who could shed some light on the golem's current state. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna get some water. Alright, we're going in Wilhelm's cellar. I'm guessing we'll find out who the owner was previous to us.
I'm here for you.
If you guys haven't been keeping up, I'm actually romancing Liliana and Morrigan right now. So that's why she answered me that way, although I did not want to talk to her. I was actually trying to go downstairs. I guess I'll just do it this way. I'll let them stay up here. Actually, let me... Oh. Yeah, see, Morgan has a specialization already. We'll put her... She needs to be a bit less squishy. So we'll put it in Constitution. She's good on her magic for right now. Let's do bear. Yeah. Yeah, I want to focus on her. On her shape-shifting. Even though she's not going to be fighting. Because I'm going to be doing all the fighting myself. Alright, so let's see what this... This is one of the crystals we can use for Shale. I love being able to play this on PC. This is awesome. So it actually highlights, so if you use tab, it highlights everything that you can interact with. So that's always a plus. So you can actually see if you're missing anything. So now we go downstairs and go through this door over here. We'll go to stealth.
You won't hear a thing.
Ah. More darkspawn to kill. As you say, we want the blood. fellas. Nice. That whirlwind gets him every time. Alright. Let's get this guy. More blood. More carnage. Oh yeah.
Delighted.
Let's see. What can I get from in here? There's a charred corpse right here. I came from there. There's nothing there, nothing there. There's a barrel in here.
As you desire.
This is not really stuff that I want though, but that's alright. I'll be able to get rid of it. And let's continue down the rabbit hole. Special brew, huh? I'll take it. Does that guy have an axe in his face? That's okay. Ooh, lots of darkspawn, and they have an emissary. So definitely got to take out the emissary first. Definitely. That was too easy. Surround me. Whirlwind. That move is awesome. Give me more blood. More carnage. It's time to decapitate someone. Let's see if we can get off with your head. No? How about you? Yes! Off with your head! Nice. Okay, so there's something to read here. Let's see. Let's go over here. Anything else? There's another glowing crystal over here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Anything? Why is there a big hole in the ground over here? And then that must be the way out. So whoever I need to talk to should be over here.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
I was not. Let's see.
A Grey Warden? Here? Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking. The statue outside. Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
I did. All right, come on. Talk to me now. Can I get through this? Is this like the mirror
damn
and
little
Matrix?
Golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except for the rod doesn't work, nothing happens.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
How do you even know she's still alive? What killed this man? Well, he just said the defenses killed him. Come on now. That's a dumb question. I'm not gonna intimidate him. Let's go with how do we know she's still alive?
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that. There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever. You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Okay. Well, let's go take a look. Anything else I need out here? Nope. Alright. Uh-oh. When it saves by itself, that means something's coming. Let's do a quick load. Alright. I have -10 constitution, -10 dexterity. So some of the stuff that I have on is like super overpowered. It's from one of the mods. It literally pumps you like all the way up. My strength is 1,000, dexterity is 1,000, but it doesn't read that way when I look at it. So I'm maxed out on all the physical checks, the mental resistance checks. Got all the resistances. This is actually pretty cool. Here in a second. My OBS just reconnected. So if you guys have any issues, just let me know. Alright. Let's see what we can see. I don't need any of this stuff except for maybe that fractured stone there. I think I want to go in this. That sounded kind of awkward. All right. If you guys have any issues, just let me know. I appreciate you letting me know that everything's good, though. Okay. Another dead body. Oh, okay, so okay, so where was the trap? What triggered this? As overpowered as I am right now, there's no way I should have triggered a trap. And I'm in stealth. Ooh, a dust wraith. Let's kill him first. Then the others shall die. I didn't even touch him, really. And I'm still in stealth. Oh. You see a lot of these in Inquisition. These lesser shades are all around the Inquisition. That's what you fight first, is the lesser shades and the and then the greater shades. But of course, they were pretty easy to take care of. Does this book give me any pertinent information? It's his journal, so it probably does. The interrogation of a demon. So I'm assuming, if you guys remember this game at all, there's a demon where the little girl is, and it's possessing a cat. And we're gonna see that here momentarily. Go back into stealth. So I'm assuming that's the demon he was interrogating, and he found the interrogation to be quite fascinating. Is this supposed to be water? It is. The graphics are kind of in and out a little bit. Again, that's probably from some of the mods. Has the graphics messing up a little bit. My apologies, guys. So, again, this is my first time actually playing this on PC. So when I figured out I can put mods on, I kind of went a little overboard. So that's why some of the mods are... That's why some of the mods are conflicting. Because when I put everything on, There were some that I put on that I didn't really think to see if they were compatible or not. I just started putting stuff on. Like, I was reading descriptions and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. So, just bear with me. Alright. So there's Amelia. And there's the demon cat.
Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people. Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds me distracting.
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear everything that I can hear, because my headphones are pretty decent. When the cat started talking just now, let me know in the chat. When the cat started talking just now, did you hear the background where it sounded like there was some extra demon-y? I don't even know if that's the way to demon speak. Like there was some extra speak there. Some extra words. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. I heard them in my headphones. Freaked me out just a little bit, just saying. If the cat starts speaking to me like that now, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Are you gonna start talking like that, Roscoe? I got Roscoe Kitten and Waffles over here. He's taking a nap as usual. Okay, so you did hear it. Okay, so yeah, so it sounds pretty cool, but at the same time, kind of freaky. All right, it's not really a cat, is it? Step away, that creature. The cat talks. Let's play dumb for a second.
Of course, silly.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
I heard it again. That's crazy. So when I played this before, it was on console. So it was a long time ago. I've never heard that. That is interesting. I don't think talking to this creature is safe. Right. What are you really?
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
That is so crazy. That is nuts. Okay. Not leaving without the girl. What have you done to her? I don't really care what you do with the girl. A stranger who finds you very interesting.
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is welcome. It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Oh my goodness, okay, that sounds so weird. Let's see. Let you have the girl, you mean possess her? Don't you think he'll notice something out of place? I don't make deals with your kind.
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
So what I want to do is tell it, sure, I'll release you and you can have the girl. So I want to go with this one, but I don't know if there's a way to do that and keep the little girl alive. I don't know if her to make it out of this alive that you actually have to let the demon possess her or what. Like I don't remember what I did during the original playthrough, so.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Alright, let's go over here. So
All right.
I like it when Kitty sings to me. Father doesn't like that, but he never met Kitty.
Of course.
So the idea, I'm guessing, is to get it over here. So
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
As you desire. Delighted.
Kitty is my best friend. I was thinking about the sun, silly.
So if I can get it to go, like if I can get this one back over here.
Tell me a story.
Alright, this one actually.
And so I shall.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
So I need these two. I need this one as well.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
Of course. Delighted.
I need another one that points this way. So
I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Delighted.
Kitty is my best friend.
And so I shall. Delighted.
Alright, so I have 3 that go up and 2 that go to the side. So if I put
Kitty is my best
these.
friend.
Delighted.
Kitty is my best friend.
As you desire.
I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Of course.
this seems like it would take
Father
forever.
doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
I need that up there.
Kitty is my best friend.
Of course. And so I shall.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
And so I shall.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
All right.
Kitty is my best friend.
As you desire. All All right.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
Oh, I need that one right there. So I messed that up.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never
Of
met
course.
Kitty.
So if I move this, that.
Of course.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
As you desire. Delighted.
Tell me a
I need
story.
this one. I need these two. To move up. So if I can move these two down.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
As you desire.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
I'm sorry guys, this seems like it takes forever. It's not a hard thing to figure out.
As you desire.
But it seems like it just takes
Oh, it's a
a
flower.
long time.
Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
And so I shall.
That's not what I wanted to do.
As you desire.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
All right.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us. Anywhere. Close your eyes, my darling. This will take but a moment.
Oh wow. I couldn't stop it?
Yes, this is what I wanted. To see, to feel, as mortals do. Yes. I will go now to my father. He will be happy to see me.
No, 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 no. Wait. I couldn't stop it? Okay. So we're gonna go back to load. We're gonna load before that. Definitely. That was horrible. I thought I could stop it. But I guess I chose the wrong thing.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading.
Okay.
Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Okay, so I think I go with this one or this one.
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine.
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Oh.
Come to me, pretty thing!
Oh, she died really quick. These guys are pretty crazy in Inquisition as well.
Here comes trouble!
What's this?
I'll try to be merciful.
Here we go!
Interesting.
So I shall.
I guess it's got to catch up. It should auto loot her here in a second.
We have done well.
I approve.
Looks like Liliana got a level up. Alright, is there something missing? No. What did we get? Some stuff I really don't need. Oh. The Helm of Hanleith, which goes with nothing else that we have. This Harvest Festival ring looks pretty cool. Alright, give me a second, guys. Let me go use the restroom really quick. I bet you that's that key that we need to get in that other chest. All right, let's see here. All right, so triplet. Huh. Yeah, I bet you that's what that is. Cool. Let's. Why are we still? Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, can we get out of here now? I think that's everything. Let's find out. Yep, that's everything from in there. do we have to fight more demons? That's what that sounds like. Even if we do. What's up, buddy? You should be lucky I can't cut your head off. If I could cut off the demon's head, that would be funny. So Liliana has a level up. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. These people are so squishy. They need more constitution. I am going to give her more combat training. And we're going to give her distraction probably. She's not really going to be in the party after we get Win. Actually, I'll probably take her out. So I want to see what Shale is going to be able to do. Really, guys? You guys want to die that bad? Aren't you already dead? Why is my momentum not on? That's supposed to be on as well. What is this effect? Is it gone now? So if I'm triggering this stuff going through here, how did she get through here and not trigger this stuff?
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han, if you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
That you do, sir. That you do. But it's okay. I don't plan on collecting. Alistair. Let's give you one there. One there. One there. Taunt is the ultimate skill for a tank. Alright, let's go ahead and get up out of here. Pretty sure we don't need anything else in here, right? Dulith Harn is the code for the control rod. Let's go pick up Shale. How we go in the door over there and come out over here? That's awkward. Uh-oh. It lives! It lives!
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
Let's see. And how do you know I'm not a mage? I did not just stumble across it. You could be more thankful, you know?
So it knew what it was doing. Shocking. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Golem.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate. Perhaps I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must. I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something. Oh, go on. It will be fun. And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken? I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me? I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Darkspawn. You're welcome to come with me. Are you gonna keep calling me it? What do you want to do? You killed your former master. How do I know you can be trusted?
I have no idea. How does it trust anything else without a control rod? Fair enough. Then I promise not to sit on it accidentally or without sufficient provocation. Good enough? Yes, very likely. Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, Golem, stop crushing my head. Ah!
I love Shale. Shale is awesome. Golem, stop crushing my head.
Yes, I'm just funny that way. I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough?
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
I kind of want to continue playing DPS because I want to still dual wield, but I do need range support, which right now is Liliana. If I get rid of Liliana, that means I got to go back to range support because Shale would be off tank.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way. It would rather I was called Flint. Pebbles. How about Rubble?
Okay, so how do I want to do this? Let's just leave party as is for right now. We're about to go to Soldier's Peak next, so for the moment we'll just leave it as is. I have a level up. And it's useless. I already have that. What am I, level 9 now? So I can't do any of these until I'm level 10. So no, I must be level 8, which is fine. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can get into. Should be able to get into this crate that's up here. Yeah, now I can open it. Olaf's prize cheese knife. Alright, we're good. We got Shale. Let's get out of here. Excuse me. Alright, let's go back to the party camp for a little bit. I want to see if we can outfit Shale with any of the stuff that we picked up before trying to sell it.
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais.
You lied? What a surprise. Orlesian spy lied. Okay, so...
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me? Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais. I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did. She was a remarkable woman. I cannot fully express the admiration I had for her, or the depth of my affection. I thought I knew her. My devotion to her blinded me to her less than noble attributes. You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents. It turns out that they were. My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevara and Antiva among others. It was treason. Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries, it takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered. I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing, up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor. The Orlesian guards, they captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave. The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine
Her not
out.
having no hair.
If she thought I was coming for her,
Just
she
a
would
missing
let me out
head
again.
is so weird. I have got to figure out what mod is doing that.
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this. It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
You're welcome.
I'm here for you.
Still no other...
Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
Yeah. Still no other things I can do. There we go. Oh, okay, so these are like weapons. So cold damage, fire damage, lightning damage, my favorite, and then nature damage. Let's go with lightning, of course. Oh, buddy. And now she's all, oh, look, she got a set bonus. Large clear spirit, chip spirit. But I don't have, yeah, I don't have the corresponding. Alright, let's go sell some stuff. Some of these, like, they don't have like set stuff. So like the Felon's Code, the Shadow of Empire, this Great Mail, hell, even the Knight Commander's Plate. Like none of this stuff has stuff that goes with it. Yeah, I wouldn't
You and
say
your friends are
bald.
formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Unless you're talking about Shale. Yeah, Shale's bald.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
You talking about Shale or Liliana? Because the Liliana has like half her head missing, which is hilarious. But weird at the same time. The prize cheese knife. That's hilarious, bro. Wait, what does that say? 2 to all attributes and 3 to armor. Yeah. It's the cord of shattered dreams. This actually could come in useful. All right. How did that give her a set bonus? Huh. Okay.
I am impressed. My thanks.
These are both for Liliana. This is for Ogren, who I don't have yet. The uncrushable pigeon, I think, is the prank. I don't know what Shale would get. I'm pretty sure that's the prank.
Of course.
Let me put these Liliana things back in here because, and this Auburn stuff. Alright. Let's put that back in there. I can put all this stuff in here, hopefully. Nice. All right. Yeah, I don't see anything that's actually for... Thank you for the follow. I don't see anything that's actually for Shale. Other than... Maybe this? Because I'm pretty sure this is for Shale, but this is part of the, what's the name, the pranks. Because she hates pigeons so much. Amulet of Memories. Simple pattern on the like the outer edge or worn smooth. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Nope. Not for Shale.
Terrible idea.
Alright, so it's not for Shale. So let's go ahead and put it back. I know for a fact the uncrushable pigeon is for Shale. I don't know. I don't know what else would be for Shale. But I think this is a prank. Because she hates pigeons after being stuck all that time. Yeah, the first time I played this game was on console, and it wasn't too long after it first came out. So it was a long time ago. And now we getting to play it on PC actually is pretty cool. And with all the mods, tons of mods I have on here. And the whole fact that there's so many different things that you can do on PC that you couldn't do on console. Tactical view is one of them. Which is probably why they ended up adding tactical view in the later games on console. Let's see. Should we go talk to Morgan? See if she's still jealous of Liliana. She gonna make us choose again? I guess not.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Perhaps? Shall I consult my capricious nature and divine an answer for you? Why, yes, sir. I always follow orders swiftly and to the letter.
I guess you only get the one sex scene. I could have sworn there was a sex scene for Liliana. And since we already did the Morgan sex scene, maybe we don't get the Liliana sex scene? I don't know.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No. They're quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak. Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy. I think not. I am made of pure rock, skin to core. At best, I can become a pile of dust, but a smear I will definitely not leave behind. That's for softer, squishier things like itself and its friends. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
I wonder how many times Shale was crapped on during the time. Like, that's crazy.
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue. Should I talk in a monotone? Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes. Mostly, they involve slaughtering pigeons in creative and invasive manners. I have never met another golem. I have no idea. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do? I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing. So is being drawn and quartered. Maybe I'm not the only one with a smart mouth, Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Wow. All right. Where are we at? How much time I got? So the next DLC will be Soldier's Peak. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go to the restroom and then we'll jump into Soldier's Peak. All right. Let's jump into So let's jump into Soldier's Peak and see what we can do. I'm not gonna take Liliana because her half a head is freaking me out. I mean, it's not freaking me out. It's just weird to look at. Actually, I can't take her. It doesn't matter who I take really because I'll be soloing most of it. So. So if I set it up how look, even Sten is, his whole body is missing because I put certain armor on him, and now you only see his head. So she's got half a head, he's got no body. Like, these mods, the compatibility is weird. Anyway. Maybe for the banter, take Shale. So we know we want Alistair to be our tank.
Yes.
I can have Shale be the off tank.
Yes.
And our mage is Morrigan. And let's go with that. But again, I'm going to be soloing most of this stuff, so it's not really going to matter. Alright, so Soldier's Peak is up here at the top. Let's see if we go and get a couple of random encounters. I really like the way this map looks. It seems so much cleaner. That's, if you didn't realize, that's also a mod. There's mods for everything.
And here we are. Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels. It's just teeming with history. Can't you feel it? So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Yeah. Quite a bit.
This peak. Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Once the Wardens flourished, their ranks full, their caliber certain. Now they even accept people like you, Alistair.
Alright, so I don't think I need to focus on... So she has taunt, she has threaten. I don't really think I need to focus on any of the other warrior traits for her. I can really just focus on her stuff.
Hey.
But like I said, this is mostly going to be soloed, so... So we want to move a little bit faster. So I'm going to use the mouse instead of the controller. Because when I do it this way, he runs, but it doesn't slow everything down.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
Wow.
Whoa, what was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too.
Yeah, I saw it.
How's that possible? This place truly is haunted.
The world is full of mysteries, my man.
Yes, Warden.
Alright. So where do I want to go first? Anything to interact with? No. Let's adjust the camera a little bit like that.
Let's just deal with these ones and move on. Aha,
let's get it. Come on. Come on. That took a while for the whirlwind to work.
That went well.
But it did work.
We are victorious again.
We are victorious? You guys didn't do anything.
The unnatural are always so bothersome. Shame about the face.
Just a waste of time.
All right.
We are victorious again.
Decapitation.
Let's just deal with
That was a good one.
these ones and move on.
There's more over there. Let me see what's up here first. I can interact with that statue.
As you desire. Of course.
So these guys, it says they're pretty much all wardens.
scene of carnage I've yet to see.
Okay. Uh-oh. Coming over here slowed it down a bit. Let me know if you guys have any troubles. This mist kind of lagged it down a little bit. But it should be good.
There's more up ahead.
More up ahead, where? Let's look at the map. So it looks like everything is up there. What is this? Nothing we can go in. Okay. Alright, let's go up the stairs then. Let's see what we can see. Okay, so that goes inside. According to the map, there was another inside though. Oh, I guess not. So these must be actually inside as well. Okay. So let's go ahead. Go ahead and go in. So I'm thinking, once we get done with Soldier's Peak, we head over and do the Return to Ostagar one. But looking at the time, that one is probably going to have to be on the next stream.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're Wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are Wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up. I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
Interesting.
Not much is known of King Arland. The War of Succession that followed his death, now that was a piece of work. Lasted nearly a decade, and almost burned Denerim and the palace to the ground. Loads of history was lost, but maybe there's answers to that inside. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
Interesting. On these grounds, virtuous men stood against a tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom. And they died. It's signed by the Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Ireland's forces. Captain Mello, the Black Ferret, Chair Thrower, okay, Chair Thrower Lopez, Sir Derek of Orlais, and Jason the Longbow. You can tell what people are doing. That has got to be the funniest nickname. Chair Thrower Lopez. Alan the Quibbler, Cartography Martyr, David the Silent, Dustin the Colorblind, Avenger of the Bovine Brethren. Oh my god. Okay. Pharaoh the Pharaoh, Sir Graham the Untiring, and Jason Sands Les Argonauts. There's more. Langley the Nefarious, Lucky Lacuna, Mad Dog Smeadows, Matthias the Bloody, McGurk the Vow Priest, Melissa the Magical Malefactor, On the Stretch, and Pack Rat Dirtskin. These are some weird names, like nicknames for stuff that they've done, weapons they use. Very interesting nicknames. Battle. Get out of here. Quite dead he is.
Combat! Think more like it! Why do they bother? Oh, yes.
Okay. Pretty easy battle. Can I get through there? No. That's all. Too easy. Oh, somebody actually hit me? Interesting. Somebody hit me again. Oh, these guys are pretty good. My dodge and deflect. It's supposed to be legendary right now. Let me see. Hold on. So... That's why. I don't have the dodge and deflect. Okay. Makes sense. I was about to say, they shouldn't be able to hit me, but it is what it is. Picking up some great codex entries for the podcast. If you guys don't know about that, just look up Echoes of Thedas. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts. It's pretty much everywhere. Alright. So what's door number 2? Come on. Where are the people at to fight? It's just getting boring now. That's a door to nowhere. Okay. Shots. So the reason I kept the Grey Warden stuff that I had, he got back up. The reason I kept the Grey Warden stuff I had, it actually gives you double chance for the death blows. So that's why I've been able to decapitate as many people as I have, hit them with the death slashes, all that stuff.
I say, well done!
They just keep getting back up.
All right.
Spoken badly burnt. Make a word out here and there, and that's all.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned. We can only hope.
So this is getting pretty interesting, actually. Sophia Dryden stood against the king. You hear some about it when I do in one of the podcasts that I do for the Wardens. Because I do talk a little bit about the Wardens, and then I talk about Duncan and Alistair. But in the Warden history, so this might be a good podcast to do just for, so to speak, just the whole story behind what Sophia Dryden was doing. How things got to where they were, why they had to stand up to the king or whatever. So that'd definitely be a good podcast. Maybe even can do a character highlight for Sophia Dryden, depending on how much information is out there on her. I'd have to do some research on it. But it definitely couldn't hurt. I know I got the Alistair episode coming out on Friday, but there's, because of where we're at, we've gone over so much now, so I have a lot of podcasts that I can do with the stuff that we've already seen and discussed in game. And we're not even that far. Like, we've only done, the only real mission, main quest that we've done is Lothering. We are going to, I do believe I said we were going to the Circle next for the main quest. But we'll do that after we go back to Ostagar. Alright, they're still standing.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
He just used.
What? More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Oh wow.
Press them! Press them now!
They turn.
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
Huh. Ooh,
Let's
abominations.
deal with these ones and move on. As you desire.
What's up, buddy? You're done. Too easy.
Why do they bother?
You will learn to fear
Fine
me!
blow!
Off with your head.
Now we get our hands dirty.
That's it? How'd they... Oh, well, I guess Morgan, but...
The Wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it.
I saw that.
And my grandmother, she knew. I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
So that looks like a Fade Rift right here. If you guys have ever played Inquisition, that looks like the precursor to what Fade Rifts are. See if I missed anything. Oh, missed a few things apparently.
And so I shall.
Starting off with a decapitation. I like it. These fools ain't standing no chance. None. Not a bit. Alright, so this way. And then this way leads to something else. I can't even get that way yet. Anything in here? Raspberry jam. Okay, sure.
Of course.
Step no further, Warden. This one would speak with you.
No, Sophia Dryden herself.
This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
She sounds possessed.
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This
Yeah,
one
she's
would
possessed.
propose a
I can
deal.
hear the demon speak like we heard with the cat.
This one has tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
That, or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
I find it puzzling that you would consort with demons. Are they not evil?
The humans are capable of far greater evil than this one or its kind, Golem. A deal with this one could advance your cause. The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the Old Mage Tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons. No more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world. The magics, all moving things, the very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away. This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many. This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken. Yes.
Warden, my family's been looking for answers for over a century. But not like this. I'll support your decision either way.
Agreed. Any questions Levy has of the Dryden will be answered. You only must destroy. For your purpose, there is nothing more you need. The Levy gets his questions answered. You get nothing more. Then you are useless to this one! Die!
The unnatural are always so
It's your time to die! You will learn to fear me!
Woo!
You smell
Oh! Double decapitation. Who's next? Oh, I couldn't get over there in time. Damn it, Alistair. Whoa.
delighted.
It looks like there would be something right here, but it doesn't. I guess not. Sophia Dryden's journal. I'm sure we can give that to Levy, and he'll be happy. Ooh. That looks pretty cool. So this is a better version of what I already have. And this is a better version of that. Yep, he already has tier 2, so this is the same thing. Alright. Anything else? The only reason I killed her is because I know we still can talk to Avernus. That's who's in the other room in there. That's who she wanted us to kill.
All right.
Normally, the best way to do that would be to go ahead and go to the tower after she asks you, and then talk to Avernus and figure out who you want to back, and then kill the other person. So, but I know I want to back Avernus. Backing Avernus is what gives us access to the blood magic stuff, the blood powers. If we let him continue his research, I think. All right, we are almost done, Wardens. Ooh, more fighting. Die, you skeletal bastards!
There? That's a trap. I would watch out were I you. See there? That's a trap. Of course.
Too easy.
So I shall.
We'll do it to save some fool.
The Warden will defend himself. Nice of you to try, but you're no match for me. You look like you're from the army of the dead, where you're being led by the White Walkers. But you're not. You're not that strong. Sorry guys, I'm still watching Game of Thrones right now. It's almost over though. I'm in season 7, so. It's a few more episodes of season 7, and then I'll finish it out with season 8. We'll be good to go. It was just a random rewatch. That show is amazing. I wanted to rewatch it before I jump into House of the Dragons and get caught up on that. But then the next fantasy series I'm going to be watching after Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, I'm going to be doing Lord of the Rings. So I own the Lord of the Rings movies, the extended versions. But I'm gonna jump into, what is it? The One Ring. Like there's a series on Prime Video. So I'm gonna jump into that and see what that's about.
Delighted. Now, what's all this?
I love that move. That move is awesome. An old vial contains a noxious potion. No one can say how long it has sat on this table. Drink it. Oh no, I'm dead. No, I'm just kidding. I need to save the game. That just reminded me I need to save the game. Pain racks your body, but there is a power. You have access to new abilities. Very nice.
And so I shall.
Let's check out the new abilities. Power of Blood. The Tainted Blade. Dark Passage. I can move quicker and stealth is better. More likely to dodge a physical attack. Oh, nice. Tainted Blade. Nice. Shouldn't have too much issues with this, with my regeneration the way it is.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
Interesting.
I have a feeling terrible things were done in here.
Probably not that bad, actually.
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration. Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance? Only just. I have only a short time left. Why are you here? What is your intent? To what questions, I wonder? Ask. The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far. What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more. He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on. Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tirn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped. Is it? You lost many family members that day. I saw the Tyrn's head on the meeting table, with an apple in its mouth. Arlen's butchers, no doubt, slaughtered enough Kuzlands to make them pliable.
Wow.
Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. Ugh. I was so close. She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under Wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter. Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile. And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you swallow a great deal for small comfort. My only regret is that it failed, and that I never had a chance to make Ireland pay. From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit. Yes?
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. Ha 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 ha, and you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor. He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance. Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the Darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power. The Wardens use it merely to sense Darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more, hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
Okay, so I think this is where I make a decision.
You've already read my research. But in time, with the proper materials, I could learn so much more. It was necessary. It was vital. The few meager years of life they would have spent trapped in this tower were nothing compared to the greater goal. I gave their death meaning.
So you say?
Yes. So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with. That will do for now. We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
Alright, so if I remember correctly, there's a glitch here where in order to get him to actually do what he needs to do, you have to run away as soon as you ask him to do it. Yeah, after this, guys, we are going to call it after we finish this quest. And when we come back in the next stream on Thursday, we will do the Return to Ostagar quest. I didn't get to see, I think we have to clear everything out before we can see the merchant or the blacksmith that makes the daggers that I'm gonna have him make. Makes it out of star metal. I think I want to do daggers. Maybe I want to do a sword. I don't know yet. We'll see when we get to that point. I'm pretty sure we got about 20 minutes or less.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed.
I agree, friend.
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin.
That sounds good to me.
I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
Let's get it. There we go.
So I shall.
Haha. Rage demon. I'll show you some rage.
A fine blow.
It's funny that the demons can talk in this. And they take that aspect out
Such talent.
in future games.
This is more like it.
I cannot be defeated. Tis a good day.
Fools. Why do they bother? Ha-ha! Here we go!
Footsteps.
Come, let's get some blood.
I think we work well together.
Is that it?
We are
How
victorious again.
wonderful!
What? No more.
Right, tis a good day.
Dust Wraith. No, that's an Ash Wraith.
Ha-ha! Here we go! Why do they bother? Let's see.
Come on.
Now this is more like it. Of course.
Backstabs.
You asked for it.
Tear them apart.
I should like a trophy.
Who's next? Who's next on the list? Oh. Desire demon, huh? That was quick. I didn't even touch her. And she's down for the count.
What was done is undone. The price is paid in blood. It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. I said I'd submit to judgment, and so I shall. Can I be left to experiment in peace? With what time I have left, I will do this. It may take months or years for my research to reach fruition. When it does, I will send for you. Thank you for this, Warden.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. That old geezer of Avernus deserves the gallows if you ask me, but people will do queer things to survive. But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there was no proof to redeem my family. I suppose they were at that. For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again. You know I'm no good in a fight, but I'm a fair trader if I do say so myself. My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods, and the Peak will do nicely. Whatever the Drydens have to offer are yours, for a sizable discount.
Looks like we're done here. A demonic invasion thwarted, a Warden base safely rescued. We do good work.
I will miss this place. It was infested with spirits and undead, but it had no birds. Not a single one of those malicious, spiteful little demons.
Yeah, birds can be pretty spiteful, I guess. So we would go with... I want to get paralyzed for her. What? Okay. I'll take it. Anything else? Should be looking at all these paintings, I guess. Good night. You have a great rest of your night. Let's see. We're just about done with the stream anyway. But thanks for hanging out. Alrighty, guys. We are going to call the stream here. We're about to come out into the rest of Soldier's Peak. There's pretty much nothing else for us to do here. At some point, Levi will bring his family up here. One of them is a smith, and I believe that is the smith that we need to work with in order to get the star medal the star metal weapons done. I think some of this stuff gets cleaned up too, and we can actually venture a little more. But I don't remember exactly because all the merchants and stuff, they're all out here. So, but let's go ahead and save the game.
Of course.
Then what we'll do is we will go back to the party camp. And save it one more time. Just for good measure. And then, like I said, what we'll do is on the next stream, we will head over to the Return to Ostagar DLC. So we're going to head over to Ban Lorne's lands and start that DLC. It's going to take us back to Ostagar. We'll be able to pick up some we'll be able to actually pick up Kaelin's armor and Duncan's dagger and sword. So there's a few things that we'll be able to pick up in that DLC. Do we need that stuff? Absolutely not. We have all the best stuff already. All right. So we're back here at camp. Everybody's here. Sten is right here. He's still invisible.
I'm here for you. There's an idea. I've watched you, and I do think you'd find some of my skills quite easy to pick up. Let's just go over there, away from the others, for safety, yes? I expect there shall be daggers flying about willy-nilly for a time.
That's cool. I don't want to be a bard, but that's awesome. Oh. Have a level up? Alright. Well, alright, folks. That is going to be it. We are going to call it right here. I'm going to go stand right over here. I do thank you guys for hanging out with me. It has been fun. Shout out to the Spot'em gang that came in and hung out for a little bit. Alright, Wardens, you stay safe and have a great rest of your night. Again, thanks for coming to hang out. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the next stream on Thursday.